Looks like we got a new friend!
Hi everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Mage Hand Mondays. Before we go round and say hello to everyone, please check out the following links, including our social links. You can check out our Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. I didn't put the exclamation mark in. You can check out our Discord, Twitter, and YouTube there. Discord, where you can come and talk about this show and all the other shows that we have, and come and be a part of the community. Twitter, send me a DM, and I'll get you into a game. Not only do I have plenty of spaces next season, I've also had a few spaces open up in the next couple of weeks as well. So let me know if you're recently available, and we may be able to get you in before the end of the season. Also, check out... Oh, heck. The tweet, which I definitely did update, and I am not updating this second. Every 10 retweets, some shenanigans will happen. I'll draw from the deck of many things. Not the deck of many things. The Mage Hand Press, Taverns and Tankards, module expansion hangover list. It'd be great. There's the tweet. Go and retweet the tweet. Let everyone know you're here and what you're watching. It'd be fantastic. Also, check out our sponsors. Check out Mage Hand Press, who sponsor this show. We're playing their content. Today we're playing High Seas, but you should also check out their Weird West and their Dark Matter, which we've also played. And if you buy anything on their website, you can get a 15% discount using our special code. Also, check out the Deck of Many. The Deck of Many make these wonderful flash cards that move and cast as you cast. They also do spell cards from level 0 all the way through to level 9. And you can also pick up their Humblewood campaign for 5e. And that allows you to play as birds. And I just got the artwork back for the poster for next season. It's going to be a pretty heckin' hype season, let me tell you. Lastly, but most certainly not leastly, check out Hero Forge. Hero Forge with the 2.2 million Kickstarter at this point, probably 2.3, something like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7 million, 8,000% funded. I don't know, it's crazy. But if once they hit 2.5 million, we can unlock more familiars, more pets to go on your bases. And I know some of you in chat were asking about foxes and stuff. Yep, there's a picture of a fox on the thing, so get in. On sponsors, on the tweet, on the social links. Well, I guess we should say hello to our players. Let's go round the screen. Let's go clockwise and start with Stella Luna. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Hello, hello. I'm Stella Luna. Today I'm going to be playing Tao. She is a Tortugan monk, Way of the Tide. And she is extremely loyal to her captain, Amoya.
It's true. It's true. Stella Luna, also a great Twitch broadcaster. You should go and check out their channel too. Next around, we have, I believe, Looking Alive for a Corpse in Twitch chat. L_Alive for a Corpse in Twitter. Natalie, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing fine. I'm going to play Milrock today. She is a Tiefling and a Barbarian. So it's quite a volatile combination. And let's see what's going to happen.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And next around, we have Bob Scary VOA. Oh, hi, Bob. How you doing?
Oh, hi there. Hey, hi, Worldwide Sentai. This is Bob Scary VOA coming at you from Scrat's channel, apparently. That's a pretty cool place to be, huh? I stream on Twitch, I lurk around and post stuff on Twitter, and I occasionally try to mug on Instagram. I'll throw up my link tree in a sec. But today, I'm coming on board as Leaf Luck. Just a storyteller, definitely not a sorcerer, definitely does not have magic, and definitely does not know that he casts magic.
Fantastic. Fantastic. At last, but most certainly not least, wonderful Camille.
Hello, I'm Cammy. I'm playing Amoya, the captain. She's a merfolk warlock with the patron, the Deep One from the High Seas expansion. So it's gonna be fun.
So, a brief recap.
Yeah.
I don't think you just accept it. You don't even try and touch your nose anymore. Just.
Yeah. So, last time we sailed to like a small cove covered in fog and went in to find a swampy witch who served as swamp tea. And the witch told us a story about how to beat this ghost ship captain with a bullet that would make him mortal for an hour. And we had to go find a floating island where the captain who had the bullet apparently buried it. What else did I put down in my notes? Yeah, we gave Johnny Deep over to the witch, who went willingly and just kind of sunk into the swamp with the witch. And then the ghost ship came back and chased us and fired I don't know, diplomatic missile made of a skeleton to parlay. And apparently he's Bilius's dad and believes the witch took his wife Lillian. So that's gonna be interesting. That's all I got.
Indeed. So before we carry on talking to the skeleton, let's find Milrak and Leaf. You would have been brought onto this crew a few days ago, when this dwarven ironclad pulled into Rum Cove. Rum Cove having just been attacked by the ghost ship. Everyone very happy to get on a ship and get out of there. Who are you? What's your position on the ship?
Well, I think maybe I was the tiefling who was thrown aside from the cannons and by the nice elephant guy from last week. So I went below deck because I can see in the dark and made myself useful there. Unfortunately, it was cleaning duties. So yeah, that's where they got me with my arms in the buckets and scrubbing the place from all the foul things that lies there.
And Leaf got on because by popular demand, he is well known as a storyteller. So rather than being in the tavern, he's just on deck or the mess hall telling stories for coin and trying to keep morale up as time goes on, because everybody gets tired, so sometimes they just need to relax. And Leaf seems to have this melodic way of speaking. He would love to go to a bard college. He knows he's got some desire to tell stories, but for now, just, people seem to be happy, and if I can make them happy, that's all I need.
I have a dream. Okay. Okay. So I think once you're being, so perhaps down on the cannons there, Milrak. Once people are all hands on deck to get these sails going at full speed, so you would have been brought up anyway. When this skeleton lands on deck, it claims it is Bilius's father. I believe we left on that bombshell, so let's go back to Amoya and Tau for a second. As they interrogate or perhaps yeet the skeleton. Let's see.
I love that those are the two options.
Yeah, the Brit pirate wanted the kid on his boat, the death boat, and I was like, nope. Yeah, so I guess we parlay some more.
So the skeleton speaking, you can tell the skeleton is speaking, someone else is speaking through this skeleton. This is just a conduit. This isn't his dad. This is someone speaking through them like a speaker. So it's Listen. I can't remember what voice I did last week, so that's what we're going with now. Listen. I miss my wife and son very much.
Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats.
All I want is to get us all back together. And then I can break the witch's curse. I know you spoke to her. I know she's probably told you a way to defeat me.
Yep.
All of her gifts come with curses.
Oh, great. So you do know she doesn't have your wife, right?
Not in that sense, no.
I mean, we got your kid. He's fine. He's loving it.
Anyone looking at Bilius right now? No one got rid of Bilius when the skeleton arrived, right? Bilius looking a little bit pale next to maybe Tao.
Yes. Tao's standing next to Amoya, ready to fight this skeleton.
Or, well, until a skeleton started talking about him, he was doing great. He's kind of pale right now.
Captain, may I try something?
Of course.
Okay. The ship itself, that's the ghost ship, is very close or not?
It's far away.
Far away?
If I
Yeah,
remember correctly.
How many?
I'd say about 500-600 meters, so mortar range, but not cannon range. I've played enough Black Flag to understand that.
Well, the skeleton can relay the message back, I think. Is that direct? If we speak to the skeleton, do they hear it direct?
I think so. He answers right after I say stuff, so I'm thinking it's like
Okay, well, if I do thaumaturgy, is that allowed? Captain, may I?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I know you would like to have your son back, but... And I cast... What do you want with him? And hope they get a little bit intimidated.
Roll me an intimidation check.
If everything will cooperate, I will. One moment.
Oh, huh. I didn't make character sheets for any of the NPCs. Cool.
Come on. I know you can.
Yeah, so it should just be
Here you are.
on the left. Just click the word and it
Yeah,
should
yeah.
roll for you. Hey,
It's not going to.
that's not bad. No, there it is. 17.
Oh.
Second roll's
Okay,
come through as well.
17.
17? 17 is
That's-
not bad.
Okay. Why didn't I see this? Okay.
Skeleton doesn't waver. The voice does hesitate for a second. I just want everything to go back to normal.
And thus, if I look at Billy, probably a bit scared of me now, but does he seem to believe his words?
Make me an insight check. Anyone can do that. You can bandwagon the insight check.
Well, I'm a bit heavy on the rolls.
Let's do this.
Yay.
Oh, I have terrible insight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. We all okay? So, Tao. Milrak, Amoya. I mean, maybe he's just scared of a talking skeleton. I mean, difficult to say what feeling.
Hey, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm gonna have Leaf push his way through the crowd, not understanding why he's not getting people's attention. What's going on? I was just wondering if I could. Oh goodness. What's the matter with this poor man? This poor skeleton man.
Skelly over there?
Yeah, I mean,
don't think
it's. Are you harming this poor man?
Me?
You! I heard you yelling and shouting from overway.
Yeah, they want to take a kid. And look at that kid. At it spill as
Milrak, could you just we're trying to parlay with the captain of a deadly ghost ship. So maybe
okay, I see. So I'm gonna just I walk over to this skelly man and I'm just gonna let him know. I suggest you just work with Captain Amoya. I'm sure this can all be sorted out, and I cast suggestion.
Can you ping? Oh, no, I can find it.
I have my cards in front of me if that is what you're looking for.
So good. I got it.
All right, cool.
So. Okay, yeah.
DC would be 15.
Wondering who should make this the DC, the skeleton or the captain?
it's a skeleton.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, yeah. I'm just talking to this poor thing. I have no idea. I thought this was a sentient individual, but that's fine.
Okay. I can roll it into.
Sure. I love it.
what?
You see the skeleton hesitate for a second. And then it sort of tries to draw its sword, but its arm sort of blurs. In that it's trying to stay still and not stay still. So it just sort of like starts to vibrate as it looks conflicted, if you could read a skull's expression. Insight or Arcana checks?
Sure. My insight is nothing, so I'm going with Arcana. And I'm going to use one of my lucky rolls to re-roll that 7 I had. That's much better. I have a 17.
So you can see the skeleton has already previously been issued commands. And your command is in direct conflict with that command. Okay, you can tell, obviously, it's a walking skeleton. You can tell there's some powerful necromancy going on here. The skeleton is
May I ask a question, Scratticus?
Sure.
I would have Leaf, probably while touching, attempt to see if he couldn't reach into this poor skelly man's heart and cast Dispel Magic on any conflicting spell.
Oh, yeah, by all means, but you realize if you cast Dispel Magic, the skeleton's just going to become a pile of bones.
I do not, so thank you for clarifying. I've never used the spell proper.
Yeah, this creature is only alive through necromancy. If you dispel it...
I see. Never mind then. I won't waste the spell slot.
Yeah, so, Where are we at? What's the skeleton is, for all intensive purposes, kind of disabled. It's not dead. It's not attacking. It's not helping. It's unable to do anything. It's basically like, you know, when a machine gives back a compile error. Any programmers in the house? When a machine gives back a compile error and it can't do anything anymore, and it just goes syntax.
Is the image of the skeleton clipping through things and going T-pose? Is that what I'm getting here?
Yeah. The skeleton's gone into T-pose. It doesn't know what else to do. It's stuck.
Oh, great, you broke the phone.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could be worse. It
Yeah,
could have
I
attacked.
could have broken it, and then I would have some fun, but...
Oh, well, why do we have to have fun with hurting things when we can just get together for conversations?
Yeah, and flowers in our hair, and singing Kumbaya.
I mean,
Right.
that would be great. I know that the great wisdom of Tamora shows that everything happens for a reason. I'm sorry, though, Captain Amoya. I
Okay.
didn't mean to get in the way. I just wanted to make sure no one was actively being harmed.
Okay.
Tau, you can tell Bilius is scared. They look slightly confused, as though all the things the skeleton said before the end of the conversation did not make sense.
You would see Tao just kind of scooting closer to Bilius, and Tao, being 4 foot tall, just kind of reaches up and gently pats his arm. It's gonna be all right.
So there's effectively, it's like a broken phone right now, that skeleton. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna be like, someone keep an eye on that skeleton. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and I'm gonna turn around and go to Bilius. And be like, hey, how you doing, kid?
Been better?
Yeah. So, Captain Bones over here says he's your dad?
That doesn't make sense. My dad's in the Navy, like you all are.
Yeah. How long has he been gone?
Long?
How long is not long?
I mean, he goes on tour every 6 months, comes back for a few weeks, so maybe 3 months at this point.
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense with the witch's story, at least, because she was like a year ago. A man came by. Yeah. So maybe this captain is just a dick. Who knows? Can I go over and kind of like knock on the head of the skeleton and be like, hello?
Arcanic error. 404. Please contact your necromancer.
Okay.
Somewhere on
Yeah.
the other ship, there's someone sitting there going, What on earth?
Is there a skeleton over there like, have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yes, thank you, Billion, Brilliant, whatever your name is.
Yeah, okay, so this skeleton is obviously broken. So I'm gonna suggest we throw it overboard and get moving.
You're the boss, Captain.
'Cause I really don't want dead things on my ship. And it's
Well,
not working, so the conversation is over, and we don't trust that ship.
Miss Smashy Bash, by all means. I'm not really one for lifting.
Yeah, Milric, would you be so kind as to lift up this pile of bones and just kind of yeet it?
Of course, Captain. And I just pick up the bones and throw them overboard with
Not that.
a nice bow.
Yep.
Mhm.
Of course, you've still been moving at full speed during this interrogation.
Mhm.
Behind you, the skeleton ship is actually not gaining.
Good. Okay, here's the thing. I'm thinking we go find this floating island, get the bullet, and that way, if this Captain Bones is a liar, we have a weapon, and if he's telling the truth, then we don't need the bullet. We could also use it to kill the witch if she's a liar. Options.
Flawless logic as always, Captain.
May I take my space over here to keep the morale up? It seems like we've got everybody in a hullabaloo, and I don't want anybody to feel drained. Is that okay, Captain?
Sure.
All right, I appreciate it. I guess that as Leaf tries to turn away, do you have like any like belt harnesses on your person? Like any like fidgety things on your coat?
Yeah, I think this ship had a very like ostentatious coat hanging in there that I just kind of took, so it's probably
Okay, so
very...
I'm gonna like tap you, and I'm going to cast light without my recognition. So while I turn away, you're just lit.
All right, I'm lit. Great. This is weird.
You see Tal's eyes just get bigger. She's like, I told you our captain was illustrious.
A plus.
I just look at her and shake my head like I did the whole time and look at Leaf and like, what? Okay, never mind.
What's going on? Telling a story. That's it.
You sail for maybe a short while. And then Miri, the half-elf, calls. I think we've lost them, Captain.
Awesome. What time is it at this point? Like night?
Yeah, late evening, nighttime.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we might need to rest a bit. And just I'm gonna tell whoever's navigating whatever I can about the floating tiefling isles and be like, sail that way until I wake up. And keep an eye out for the ghost ship because it's strongest at night and whatever else.
What? Strongest at night? What do you mean? That would be cruel.
I listen, Scrat. I listen.
More than I do.
So I'm
So-
thinking we need a nap.
Sure. You can all take a nap. Or a long rest. What do you want to take?
I need a long rest.
You're the captain, Captain. You make a decision.
I'm gonna attempt a long rest.
Roll for sleepy.
Yeah.
The old-fashioned way, shall we? The night draws out. Sun setting on the horizon, far distance. Gives that sort of like warm, almost pink orange light that seems to just fill this sea and the nearby bays. As you all are bedding down, the tabaxi, Thunder in the Jungle, is sharpening one of his flint knives. One thing the skeleton said was true.
Okay.
I have heard of this witch's curse. He pretends to give you gift in exchange for power. But if you use her gift, not good.
Okay, so maybe don't use the bullet. I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm so tired. So, okay. I'm thinking we still get the bullet. If I get cursed, I'll deal with it. We can always kill the witch. Kill the captain. Just kill everyone.
By that logic, it doesn't seem having the bullet would be the problem, perhaps using it, so at the very least it's a backup plan.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So we have a ship full of like random people from Rum Cove, and we have an entire orphanage on our ship, and we kind of need to keep them safe. So I don't know. And Ducky. We need to protect Ducky.
Ducky does need protecting.
He is so tiny. So I guess we try to tick off all the boxes and make sure we're prepared. That's all I got.
While you're resting, Tao will take the helm and take over for you and sort of give out commands and manage the ship.
Leaf will probably sing, or not sing, but play a tune for people who are awake on deck to keep them in high spirits. Etc. He plays the bass jug. I don't have a jug on me.
And
Thank you very much, chat, for retweeting. We do have a thing. When you all wake up from your long rest, your pockets are lined with strange coins and trinkets from faraway lands.
Boy, this is truly a lucky day. Thank you, Tamora. Thank you for blessing us. I mean, me anyway. I don't know about you all.
I don't trust this, but I'm just gonna place him in a chest in that captain's quarters and be like, that's a problem for later.
Tao takes one out of her pocket and tries to bite it to see if it's food. Disappointed, she puts it away.
Ready to use this once we make way to port.
Roll me a d20, Stella.
Oh no. Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, go for it.
10.
Yeah, it's just a regular coin.
Ah.
No chocolate.
That implies there was a chance.
I'm just looking at all the stuff and go like, Captain, is it possible that someone or something is trying to bribe us? So in order to give the child anyway, or?
I mean, it's pretty stupid trying to bribe people without like saying what you want.
Yeah, but so is giving something without saying why?
Yeah, but I mean, the whatever gave us these coins. I mean, great. I love money, but if they wanted something out of it without specifying.
Anyhow, I don't trust them, so I give the coins to you.
Yeah, I put mine in the chest because
You can do
I have so much stuff to deal with.
you can do whatever you want with it, but I'm not keeping them.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in a pouch and put the pouch in the chest, just so I have the money separated in case they're cool and okay, so I can give them back.
Oh, Captain, you can have mine too.
A different colored pouch chest.
Oh hell no! I'm keeping my own.
Oh, I get
this is
it.
a blessing from tomorrow. I don't want to get rid of something so great.
Yeah, you do you, boo.
No, Leaf. My name is Leaf Luck. Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I know. I know your name.
Once more. Every day is a new meeting.
Yes, I know your name, Leaf.
Okay. Well, it's nice. Okay.
Yes, thank you for keeping up the spirits.
Well, I'm not a necromancer, but I do my best. And I accidentally use finger guns.
Sure.
Oh,
Are you
no.
pointing at anyone in particular?
No. I just do like and it sets off like probably whizzing right by Amoya on the right hand side, unless somebody's happening to be in the way there. Do you want percentile out of me or something?
Just roll a d20.
Sure.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
19.
Oh yeah, it just goes straight over the bow.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I mean, I could have made it. I know we did make 20 crew members. We could have made it the number, but no, we didn't do that. It just goes straight over the bow, and yeah, get a little bit of magic spouting from Leaf.
She's gonna be like, what? Yeah. Maybe be careful with those.
What?
You did not see what just happened?
I know that something cool happened, but why me? Why would you say it was me?
Okay, so we have the point of origin, which is you, and the thing that happened. The most logical thing is...
I'm not following.
All right.
I'm sorry, I didn't really go to captain school. I apologize.
Oh, neither did I. I just kind of became a pirate and
what?
worked my way. Yeah, I picked you up in a pirate hideout.
Oh, well, I just thought it was a nice themed resort. Okay.
All right. Yes. But just when you do the thing, just don't point it at anyone.
You got it. Again.
You see Billy is sort of like behind Captain Amoya, looking across in horror. Anyone with a passive perception higher than 8.
Yeah, I have a 13. Thank you, skilled.
He sort of like walks over and goes, but that was a long time ago, right, Captain? Like you picked up leaf in a pirate cove a long time ago before you went straight, and now you work for the Navy?
Yeah, about that. When I found you, we had just. So the prison got bombed, and we left the prison and decided to.
Are you a prison guards?
No, other side of the bars.
You were prisoners?
Yes, we were prisoners. So, yeah, kind of pirates. Yeah, kind of pirates.
Oh.
But you're safe, kid. Don't worry about it. We're not gonna harm you. It's not like we're not cannibals or monsters. We just like freedom and the water and open seas and money.
I think Tao kind of helps reiterate that point. She like reaches into her pockets, pulls out a biscuit, just kind of holds it out to him. Then she smiles.
Bilius sort of like absently takes the biscuit and just wanders towards his cabin.
No, poor boy.
Yeah, I mean, he was gonna find out eventually. So, yeah. Oops.
I'll go get the chef to make a nice cup of tea.
For Bilius, right? Because I'm good.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea too. And you just see Tao just kind of waddle
Thank
off.
you, Tao. Yeah, okay. Back to work.
And y'all can get back to work.
So I'm guessing we were looking for floating isles.
So this one time, somebody asked me off the cuff if I could tell them a story, and I got really nervous. And so this one time, I told them that I had been told off the cuff that I should tell them a story, and I got really nervous. And he'll go down that route for about 5 minutes until people get tired of it, then offer his coin bag to add more coin to.
Captain, are you sure we don't need to lose more weight from this ship? We're getting a bit slow.
Uh,
And goes to move to leave and grabs him by the shoulders. Does nothing, but
it's fine. It's fine. We're good.
too bad.
I'm gonna tap you on the hand and accidentally use prestidigitation. So if you have any rings on your hand, they're gonna smell. You're gonna have smelly rings. It's like having the scented markers. They're just gonna be an assortment of smells, but it's gonna be a little ooh.
Ooh bad or ooh good?
Well, it's like if you jammed licorice and cherry and blueberry and all of them in your face at once. It's gonna be that.
Okay, so no feces and that kind
of
no. I'm not,
okay. Don't you understand? I'm a pure person. I'm just really just the nicest guy.
Yeah, but I trust everyone, of course. So I suspect always people want to be nice.
Milrek, we're good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just just let him do whatever he does.
What
Fine.
was that? Is there some way that I could be helped more than just lollygagging around, Captain? I don't want to intrude.
I mean,
On
it's fine. Every ship needs an entertainer.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just let me know if I can do something more than just, panhandle over here.
I mean, you could accept that you're part of a crew and maybe not charge for everything.
What? What?
Yeah, because
I don't
crews get-
understand. We live
crews
in.
get paid. You know that, right?
Uh-huh.
So when we find treasure, you get part of it as
Uh-huh.
payment for working on this ship.
Uh-huh.
So you don't need to get money from everyone else.
Wait, I'm part of the crew?
Yes.
Oh, golly, I had no idea. Okay. I thought you were just letting me on because you were a nice captain. Okay. Well, thank you. Excuse me. And Leap is gonna start just literally throwing coins at the rest of the people. I didn't mean to take the paychecks all. I'm sorry. Here you go.
Ow.
Okay. Yeah.
I
You're good.
didn't mean anything by that, Captain. I apologize.
You're good, Leaf. You're good.
Okay, great.
It's good.
Yeah?
It's good.
Okay, good.
Anyone see any floating islands over anywhere?
Is that something necessary for plot development? Yes, it is. There it is to the south.
To the
Miri up in the crow's nest. Looks across with our clumsy rogue. I can't remember their name. And Miri first of all goes, the floating islands there to the south. And our rogue says, yep, the floating islands there to the south. Looks sunny. Chance of cloud.
Yeah. Guess we go south.
And you can see this island is indeed floating. It's moving. It has a volcano on it, which is sort of like chugging like a chimney.
I love that imagery.
It's not
Okay,
moving fast. Maybe at a rate of I don't know, a couple of knots. You can see it's moving.
Follow that volcano. Keep an eye out for any dangers. High alert.
Okay, down. Gotcha.
Yeah, yes. Tao's approaching, has a cup a cup of tea with a saucer. Clearly aimed to get towards the captain, but has stopped to yes, Leaf, what can I help you with?
Muted.
Am I alive now?
Yes.
Sure. Now it's saying I'm muted on my side.
We hear you.
I love Zoom. Anyway, yes. So I never really took to sailing. Is a flying island a thing? I don't really know much about islands.
Well, they float on water, don't they?
Yeah. I get okay. So are we saying that the air is made of water now? Because I'm not choking. Can I breathe? Can I breathe underwater?
We'll
find out when we get to where we need to. I just wanted to make sure. You seem like a smart person, and I know that I can be a little off. So.
Tao looks really confused and kind of just looking around for the answer. You should ask the captain. The captain is much smarter than me.
I finished the cup of tea that you were holding in your saucer and hit it back. Thank you so much again. I really do appreciate your time.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes, right. And Tao just like turns around and goes back to the kitchen.
Yeah, I guess we just sail.
And
Sail.
sail you do. Uh, the islands, they look, the fauna doesn't look like the rest of the tropics around here. It looks like this island might have moved a fair way. Thanks to the volcanic soil, it's very lush, very green. But yeah, the volcano is still chugging, chug. There's no really like any place you can dock.
How high is, how high up is this island?
Do you mean does it have a cliff or?
No, just the floating island. Is it just floating on the water, or is it like legit floating?
It's floating on the water. It's not.
Okay.
Thank you for clarifying. Yes, it's floating on the water.
Okay. That's it's good to know. Milrek, I have an idea. I'm not sure it's good, but could you take the anchor and kind of toss it on land? So we're tethered to the island?
I can certainly try. So I take the rope where the anchor is attached to and swing it over my head to get a bit of movement, a bit of speed going. And at the right moment, I let go of the rope and see that the anchor maybe, hopefully hits.
Make me an athletics check.
I was afraid of that. Well, that's going to be fun.
Tao, as you take the tea down to find Bilius, you find that Bilius's cabin is empty.
Bilius.
Perhaps he didn't go to his cabin after all.
Tao will set the saucer and the tea down on a surface near his bed. And then Tao comes back up. Captain. I can't find Bilius.
Okay. So
On that 4 athletics, the anchor sort of goes over the railing and lands in the water. You're anchored.
Okay, that's yeah. We're anchored, but not to the island.
could you just keep trying until I get back? I'm gonna go find Bilius, and I'm gonna leave and go down and search.
I keep on doing my game from Hit the Island, so roll again.
Sure. If I'm not gonna make you roll for every time. I think we will just carry the 4 athletics forward. It takes you 3 or 4 goes to get the anchor on the actually landing on the island. By the time this happens, Milrak, you're knackered. I'm not going to give you a level of exhaustion, but you know it's get hefting an anchor around for a while. It's hard work. Those things are heavy.
Yeah, take a short rest.
Thanks, Captain. Goes below deck.
So I'm gonna go try to find Bilius. below deck, I guess.
Below deck? Yeah, sure. Where are you heading?
So his quarters were empty. I'm gonna try checking the captain's quarters first.
Yeah, you enter the captain quarters. No sign of Bilious. Do you want to have a perception check?
Yeah, sure. Sure. Perception.
Yeah, no sign of Bilious in there.
Okay, I'm gonna go to shipwards. The hull, is that where we keep all our supplies and all that?
Sure, why not?
Maybe he went to get drunk on rum.
As you are walking towards the hull, you pass the galley. The ship's cook's in there, cooking
Right,
away.
galley. Shipward.
It's actually the Furbolg, the gunpowder alchemist Furbolg, that's taken up the role of chef. I don't think we made a chef.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, did we?
It was Dryad. We just kind of they hung out in the wall.
Oh yeah, the dryad
had
chef,
the-
yeah.
The herbs growing out of the shoulders and stuff.
Yeah. They're cooking away.
Okay. Hey, have you seen Bilious?
Yes.
That where did he go?
Don't know. Came by 10-15 minutes ago, asking for an early dinner.
Okay. Any idea what he was gonna do, where he was gonna go?
Just cook, Captain.
Okay. Thanks anyway. I'm gonna keep going, I guess.
He went
Captain.
that way.
I'm gonna go that way. Yes, Tao?
Oh, maybe he's going to try to stow away on another ship. The rowboats, because that's where he hid the first time.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Welcome in, Boab, please. Thank you for the raid. Wonderful to see you, Earthen Lady. There's a name we haven't seen for a while. Good to see you. Welcome in, everyone.
Okay. So, Tao, could you check the boats? And I'm gonna keep looking down here.
Yes, Captain.
Okay.
Waddle.
So I check the hull, I guess, while Tao checks the boats.
The hull is empty. You can look around. There's some boxes and things. There are some things missing. And how when you go to the boat, there's also a boat missing.
That's not good.
I'm gonna walk back up on deck, find Tao, and find anything.
A rowboat is missing, Captain.
Great. Do we see a rowboat? Like in the distance?
Make me perception checks and/or we'll go for a wisdom check just for a straight how could this have happened check.
Yes, sure. Let's go. Wisdom.
Yeah, probably while you were sailing pretty quick to catch up to this island. Probably you can't see them even on a 17. As you look around, there's a lot of islands sort of like nearby. He could have easily used the boat to sneak out to one of them while you were sailing sort of reasonably close.
This boy is a pain in my ass. Let's let's see if we can find our boat. I guess we'll go on shore.
Did I hear shore?
Sure.
Surely.
I'll assemble a crew that we can take with us to the shore. Milrak, leave.
We have a volunteer.
Yes, I was going to pick him anyway. Excellent.
Oh, thank you.
So,
So my short rest is over, I guess.
yep, the short rest counted as you putting your hat over
Okay.
your eyes, so just a short second. Enough time for Moira and Tao to search the ship. When you say shore, do you mean the moving island shore, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll check there first because the other ones aren't moving. So
Okay.
it's easier to check the one that isn't stationary.
Since you're already attached to it, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
As you get onto this island, immediately you will notice that there are creatures on this island. It's inhabited not by people, but by animals. Though the animals look kind of weird. As you get on the island, first of all, you see two woolly mammoths. A white rabbit jumps across your path. Several vultures circle the volcano up ahead.
This is strange. Very, very strange.
Look at the rabbit. Look at this sweet thing. I would like to attempt to pet the rabbit. Is that okay with you, Captain?
Go for it.
Thank you so much. Should I roll animal handling, or can I just go ahead and pet the rabbit?
Roll me an animal handling.
You got it. I'm going to use the Wild Magic Surge to allow for me to get advantage on this, because I rolled a 3 to start.
Fantastic.
But I got a nat 20 on that animal handling. Woo!
Yeah, the creature, you sort of get down, it bounds up to you, and it's happy for you to let you touch it.
Well, hey there, fella. Thank you for saying hello to us. I truly appreciate that. I promise no one will slaughter you today.
These trees are quite short on this island, and as you look across, you see the head of a giraffe raised above them, looking towards you.
Well, unless you want to eat this guy, maybe I should take the rabbit?
Why?
Or do we have food enough?
We have food at home.
Okay.
Or does a single black coffee goes past the drive-thru?
You can see that there is a path through the jungle up to the volcano.
I guess we follow the path.
Walking the path, you see a gorilla and an orangutan swinging through the trees.
Okay, it seems like this place just kind of picks up animals and moves on. Like, maybe it just kind of bumps into an island and some poor animal wanders on and is like, gotcha, and then leaves.
Talking of leaves, you see a panda off to the right, pulling leaves and eating them.
Captain, this place is adorable.
A red kangaroo bounds away from you, startled from the brush.
This is so weird.
What a delightful little island.
Yes, it's very cute and also disturbing.
You see a brown bear napping next to a mandrill. The mandrill is looking at a book.
A book. How far away?
Off to the side of the mountain.
But, I mean, can we see what book it is?
Yeah, sure. It looks to be a one of the picture books.
Okay, so this island is a children's story come to life. Okay. Let's go to the Death Mountain.
You said that there was a mandrill reading the book?
Oh, looking at a book.
Well, sure, but I would love to see what they're reading. I'm looking for book recommendations all the time. I'm not really much of a book reader, so.
Sure.
Would that be okay.
Give me a perception check to look for a distance or an animal handling to approach.
Oh, I would love to do. Well, let's see, perception. Yeah, they're the same. So I'm going to do animal handling. I want to interact with this thing.
Okay.
I swear to goodness, Leaf got the. Here, I'll pull it up. I got that 20.
Leaf, very good with animals. You can walk right up. The bear doesn't stir from its slumber, and the mandrill sitting with the book on the ground, sort of just kind of looks up at you.
What are you reading there, friend? I say to this poor creature.
It sort of like uses its nose to turn a page.
May I? And I'm gonna try and like peek under to see the title.
It's called The Elephant and the Balloon.
The Elephant and the Balloon. Okay.
Seems to be a thrilling story about an elephant that loses its balloon.
All right. Well, that seems wonderful. I'm sure that it's a lovely read, and I'm gonna pet it on the head real quick before I make my way back to the group. But I have this sneaking suspicion that this poor creature is just so smart. It would be a waste to have them just stay here. So I'll probably stop by and see if it wants to jump on with us later on. Jump on the ship. We'll make friends.
Yeah, okay.
That's all. I'm not doing anything else. I just wanted to interact. Thank you.
You want to have animals on your ship besides an entire orphanage? Is that wise?
It's a circus ship. We have a circus ship.
Okay, I'm terribly miscast.
Okay.
Is that the witch's curse that's been put on us? We
No,
adopt everything.
I think that's just us, Tao.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Okay, let's see if we can find the Satyr's treasure. James Kip, the Satyr, famous captain, put a treasure on the floating isles. Let's go.
Yep,
After
you carry on up the trail. It's a steep climb up the mountain. You see a goat frolicking on the rocks to your left, making the steep slope look like a piece of cake.
Are we having a tough time of this to start?
I wouldn't say hard enough to need a roll, but it's a forced march.
All right.
Tao will be towards the rear of the group, just try to encourage them along and keep a protective eye out.
Leaf's just gonna dust himself off and prep himself for the motions ahead, and will unwittingly cast Mage Armor.
Sure thing.
Do I need to do anything about that, Scrat, or am I good?
No, you're good.
All right, cool.
Good.
Thank you.
As you continue the climb, you see some totems on the sides of the path. They're made of stone, sort of like dark granite. Sort of looks a bit like the Easter Island heads sort of style.
And are they on either side, like facing each other?
They're on the right-hand side.
Okay. I am gonna not cross their path immediately. I'm gonna look them over because this is suspicious as fuck.
You want to look them over? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, can I do that?
Sure. 24 investigation. That's an impressive investigation. As you look this thing over, you realize it's actually kind of weightless. This isn't actually stone. This is like one of them hollowed out, like, sort of, gift store kind of totems. Like, the sort of thing people make. The sort of thing people make in, like, making common marketplaces and try and claim they're authentic things, but you know they're just, you know, trinkets.
Okay.
Though they are placed along this path with all the grace and dignity of a real totem.
This island is starting to freak me out.
Hey, this isn't like the Event Horizon episode, okay?
You say that now.
Oh, it's like the Island of Dr. Moreau episode.
Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna like poke one and just watch it fall effortlessly. Be like, yeah, this is weird. Maybe the whole island is made of this stuff and that's why it floats.
I don't follow.
Tao starts poking the ground.
Feels dirty.
I can confirm it is dirt, Captain.
Good to know. Let's keep moving.
As
So,
you
Milrack, what do you...
Go on. Please carry on.
Oh, I was literally just gonna fill a gap. Hey, Milrack, so, what is it that you're doing on the ship? I mean, I know I'm trying to take part in commerce, but what about you?
I do whatever is needed. Cleaning, carrying, lifting, throwing overboard.
Are you an au pair?
A what?
An au pair? I've heard that there's
Oh,
like
you
like a nanny.
you mean
You
for the
keep talking
children?
about the orphans, and I just wanted to make sure. Are you like the?
Oh no, I just protect them. I'm more of a watcher.
So you're like a school marm then?
Sort of, yeah.
Wow, you are just
So
the
don't get too
sweetest
close.
thing. I'm gonna tap you on the back, and I'm going to cast Enhance Ability.
Oh boy. She's
Yeah.
like,
So when I
Do
tap
we
you on
have
the
to?
shoulder, I'm gonna enhance your ability. I'm gonna use, what is it, Bull Strength?
oh boy.
Yeah,
So-
full strength, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna. That's what's gonna come off of the enhance ability there.
Gives you
So
advantage.
you're gonna
on
have
all
advantage on all your strength checks and carry double.
Okay, thank you.
Well, no, you're just such a nice person, and I appreciate that about you.
wish I could see the world like you do.
I don't even know what I'm seeing half the time.
That must be such a light way of living.
Sure, but I mean, in Tamora, all things are possible, so you can write that down whenever you're like.
Sure.
And I'm gonna just walk past you and keep following Amoya.
Okay. She's like, what happened? But accepts it and bit like shoulder. Did he leave anything or no? Okay, it's fine, and I'll follow the rest. And keeping my mouth shut.
The next bend, the path continues up towards, you can see a cave up there, but also there is an opening here. A small opening that most of the creatures you could find could fit, you have found so far could fit through. Big enough for a bear, so big enough for you.
Okay, what to do?
You feel heat coming from that opening.
So maybe we check out the first thing, and then we can always check out the cave.
I mean,
Yes,
you're the one who has the leader experience, yeah?
Yeah. Let's go.
I mean, I was looking at Tao. I don't know who you think you are, Captain Amoya.
I mean,
Have you
Tao,
seen the bright block on this person?
Tao is excellent at leading.
Oh, Tao starts blushing. Her green skin starts to turn purple around her cheeks. Her eyes get all big. She's like, "Thank you. I just tried to imitate the captain."
That's fair.
As you enter this opening, you walk not far, maybe 100 yards before it opens out. All the way down this small tunnel, you feel the heat getting more and more intense. And when you get to the end, it opens out and you can see a large pool of lava. There is a howler monkey and a proboscis monkey, who are both taking coal and throwing it into the lava.
That's a little strange.
They're throwing it like poop, you know, so it could just be a coincidence.
So they're not using actual shovels.
No, they're just literally throwing it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
What's everybody feel about this? Because this, I don't. Is this normal? Is this weird?
It's very weird.
Okay.
A bubble comes up from the lava. This room is sealed. This doesn't lead up to the out. Above there is no. It's like a furnace. There's a ceiling on this room. And as this bubble comes up and the whole water starts to shake, the two monkeys start to do the scream thing. And there is a large tremor. We're talking Richter scale 5, maybe 6, as the whole place sort of gives a ginormous shake.
Good thing, bad thing. Bad thing, good thing. Now, please.
I'm thinking we leave.
Okay.
Let's try the
Leave
cave.
is gonna book it.
Yeah. The tremor stops after just a few moments.
I think we found the reason why the island moves.
You might be right. Or it's just a weird fucking island. Let's try the cave next.
You
Or
find
we could go away before all goes kaboom. Or
Yeah.
you're the captain.
let's try the cave and then we can book it.
Fine with me.
You find Leaf at the end of the cave.
Hey, Leaf. We're
Hey.
gonna try the other place further up.
Okay. And he's gonna hide behind Milrak.
I will, because he was trying to be nice, make myself a bit broader, and
What are you talking
so
about?
don't be afraid, and you can hide. And but I won't tell you. I just make.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
And we move on.
Yeah. Gonna go to the cave.
You head up the path to this cave. This is a much wider cave. You can see there's another opening on the other side, possibly to another trail down the other side of the mountain or the volcano. This does open up. In the center, there is a large pool full of green water. The air is full of the smell of ammonia. You can tell from the 2 caves you've been in that this pool is right above that furnace-like room below, and it's smoking. This is what's causing the puffing of smoke coming out of the top here. Around the pool stands a polar bear standing on its hind legs with its arms behind its back, and next to it stands a Russian Desmond, which is kind of like a mole, that's wearing a Russian hat. And they both turn and look at you. And
Hello.
the polar bear sort of waves and goes, "Meow!"
That is just the most precious. Hi.
And then
Don't pet him this time, please.
I
The
make
mole-
no promises.
the mole thing turns to the polar bear, and you hear, turns to you and says, "Hello, please do not be alarmed." And that's where we're going to take our 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I'm so excited.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I'm so ready.
I almost regret not taking tons.
Oh, this
There we
is
go.
gonna be fun.
So we'll be back after a short break. Do as we do. Take a break. Grab yourself a bio. Grab yourself a drink. Do all the things you need to do. And we'll be back in just 5 short minutes. Whilst we're away, check out this wonderful ad from Hero Forge about their current Kickstarter. And we'll see you in 5. everyone, I hope you had a great break. We certainly did. That video there was from the YouTube for Hero Forge. You can find their Kickstarter over there. Actually, before we head back, let's have a quick look and see how their Kickstarter's going, shall we? If I can remember how to find it. My goodness. Yeah, they're $2.2 million. $2.2 million. We've still got lots of time left as well. I think there's like at least another 15 to 20 days left on this Kickstarter. So who knows? This could be a $3 or $4 million $3 or $4 million Kickstarter. It's craziness. 4,000% funded. 4,000. Mind blowing. Anywho, let's dive back into it. So this, you walk into the cave, ammonia smell, green pool, lots of smoke, chuff, 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 chuff. Polar bear, hands behind back, and a small Russian Desmond. Who turns to you in their little Russian hat and says, "Please do not be alarmed. Oishki poishki. I know how to speak to humans. Do you speak common?"
Yeah.
Great. Are you here to poach or harm the other animals?
No.
Great.
What is this place?
Well, this is Noah. He is my captainski. And this is his volcano.
Nice to meet you, Captain Noah. Yeah, so we were actually told this place would be inhabited by tieflings?
Oh, not for some time, I am afraid.
Uh-huh.
I can take you down to where they used to stay. We do not like to go there. It is, spooky.
Okay. We were told a captain left his treasure here, and we're looking for one bullet.
I don't know about bullets. We do not really like to hunt. The last Tiefling captain made this place into a safe space for animals.
That's nice.
Captain?
Wrong, Captain, but no, you're doing a great job.
Ah!
Captain Moya,
Yeah, I vaguely recall something about, are we looking for a bullet that goes in a gun?
I assume?
I feel like they're... Now I'm talking to Captain Noah.
You go ahead.
Yes. Do you have any creatures here that aren't what one might call average? Do you have like a big rhino-y thing?
We have some rhinos, yes.
Do you have one that looks a little different than the average? It likes to ram things a lot, and it's kind of curved like this.
We have, we have a rhino who, helps the monkeys run the fireball.
Oh?
He usually pushes the valves to change its direction.
Oh, okay. I mean, and then I'm Captain Moya. I think we might be looking for a different kind of bullet. I can't hear you.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I talk to myself sometimes too.
Yeah, I was just thinking in my head.
Understand.
Yeah, we were told Dumpton put his treasure on this island, and among the treasure was a bullet. Do you think a rhino would survive that long?
I don't think it's a rhino. Can I just, before I let Leaf have this moment of like thinky, where he's not a thinky individual, can I like do like an arcana or something? I'm trying to think of a very specific creature.
Sure.
What would you like me to roll? Is it arcana or intelligence or what?
So let me in on this. What are you thinking? I'm not following it.
I'm thinking it's an actual. There's a creature called a bullet.
Oh, is that? Cool.
Yes, so the fact that, like, obviously I've been tipped off, no, it's not what I think it is.
But Lee doesn't know that, so he might be thinking that it might be this creature called a bullet.
Okay, yeah, sure. Give me a investigation. Why not?
Sure, why not? Investigation is gonna net me a 13.
A 13. It could. It seems unlikely that it would be an animal, but it's possible.
All right. Yeah, so there's this thing called a bullet, and it looks like a rhino, but it's not. And it's harmful. It can take down a lot of things because it's very tough. And I nearly got ran over by it once. You see, there was this one time, and Leaf's just going to go on a rant that you can totally phase out of right now.
Yeah, okay. You were talking about a spooky place,
Yes.
and you could lead us there?
Oh, I guess I could lead you there, but
I mean, you don't have to go all the way, I guess, unless it's necessary for us to find the place.
I mean, I don't mind to take you.
Okay.
It's just kind of spooky. Nothing bad really happens. It's just kind of spooky.
Kind of spooky. Okay. I can deal with kind of spooky.
What kind of spooky? Like things appearing out of nothing? Coins in pockets, for instance? Or...
It's where all the animals go to die.
That's spooky. Going to be...
Yeah, okay, that's kind of spooky.
Yeah. Well, if you're willing.
And there's like a... as the two communicate, and then the polar bear turns their back to you and puts their hands behind their back again, looking over this pool of water. I will take you down. Since I will be traveling with you, my name is Sasha.
Nice to meet you, Sasha.
Okie
So
dokie.
that pool you guys are standing by, what's in it?
Oh, that is the I believe it is exhaust or something. I do not really know how it works. We would have to get me to translate for Jasper. Jasper really understands how the island works.
Okay. Just curious because it kind of smells bad and, you know.
Oh, it's just a little eggy.
Yeah. So lead the way.
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
And as he walks, a conversationalist, it seems. Sasha starts talking all about things he doesn't understand, about how it's got something to do with fault lines where they go and all this different stuff. He leads you to not out of the other side of the tunnel, but instead to a small gap in the wall, which leads down out onto the side of the mountain. There's not really a trail here, it's more climbing down. So I'll need athletics checks from everyone. This isn't a succeed fail check, this is a how well do you do check. Only nat ones will cause you damage. Look at you gazelles springing from rock to rock.
10.
Milrak with advantage on athletics as well. Is that a strength-based check?
Yes.
Yep, all of you. Leaf maybe not struggling. Struggling isn't the right word. Where everyone else is making it look easy, you're making it look less easy. But still, no struggle there at all. Before you know it, you are back down in the jungle. Except this jungle looks a little darker. That green mist rolls down the hill into this section of the island, and the ground seems darker. There are trees all around, more trees than everywhere else, and they're much paler. Until you realize some of these are bones, large rib cages. And you see a spine running from along there. It looks like an elephant spine, maybe, quite large. Yeah, this is where the animals come. Even further in, there is a small village.
Okay. Yeah. I think we need to go to the village.
Sasha, I had a real quick question for you, if that's okay.
Yes.
So we're certainly not here to harm creatures or anything, but should someone try to attack us, what would you rather us do?
Someone is attacking you?
If someone, okay, let's say if Noah had not had the wherewithal to not attack us, and he did, would you execute us if we tried to defend ourselves?
Why would Captain Noah attack you?
Never mind, it's okay. And if there's any fresh bones here, do you mind if we use that for like food for the starving orphans? Is that okay?
I mean, I guess.
I mean, they're not using them anymore, right? And it's for a good cause.
Okay, yes. Probably. Yeah, probably animal diseases don't transfer to humans. Should be fine.
Yeah, sure. If there's a bird flu, I'll let you know. Okay. See, now we get the best of both worlds, Milrak. Now we can use that for soup and stew.
Yeah, great. Thanks.
You're welcome. What? It's because they seem awakened. I got it. Okay.
And waddling along, you do see a hut ahead. It looks kind of like a mud kind of hut. It looks like it once had a roof that's fallen in some time ago. And then another, and enough to make a small village. It looks like Great Pains was made to build a bar at some point, although it is no longer stocked. You literally can only tell it from the bar is the main thing that stands proud along this building. However, as we're walking, Sasha seems to get more and more nervous. I don't get it. Why? What? I could have sworn.
What's going on?
I am confused. Normally, by this time, we see lots of ex-tieflings, you know? The tiefling bones. Like, there was one laying right there with big horns, like a... I don't know the animal anymore. You know, the big moose thing. And there was one over there with little goat horns. Well, they are gone.
Awesome. Awesome. I should probably warn you that a ghost ship is after us.
Oh,
and
no.
it knows how to resurrect dead things.
Yeah,
Captain,
but why would that be anything to worry about? We're safe inside this ship island thing, and how could anything possibly go wrong here?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm gonna summon my rapier.
And I'm going for Captain. If you knew beforehand that there were so many tieflings, or should have been, on this island, why? Maybe it was during my short rest, but it would have been nice to be aware of it.
I mean, I thought they were alive.
Mm-hmm. Alive or not, it would be nice to be prepared to potentially meet some of my kind, or if you knew they were dead, potentially meet their bodies, or whatever is going to happen now the bodies are gone, alive, not alive. Anyway, I'm sorry. I would have known that beforehand.
I understand.
I hope I'm not overstepping any boundaries here, but...
Not at all. Not at all. I understand. I apologize.
Thank you. And she steps back and keeps her mouth shut, but is very aware of her surroundings at this moment.
Very wise.
Yep. I guess we try to find a place where someone would hide a treasure in a hut village.
As you walk through this hut village, you can see a larger building towards the shoreline. That is where the captain used to stay, in the big place. Oh, look! There is one of the tieflings! Oh, they don't usually stand on the roof. There is a tiefling standing with an axe across its hands.
I am going to slowly take out my battle axe and take a stand broad and not threatening yet, not growling yet, not showing my teeth or anything, but watching.
Yeah, I guess we approach. Sasha, you don't have to come if you don't want to.
I mean, they were always good to us. They protected us. I don't... Usually spooky that they're laying around, but it's kind of more cheerful that they're standing up, don't you think?
Skeletons are not nice normally.
Whiskey. Maybe I will stay back here.
Yeah. The last time I saw skeletons, they were trying to kill people or trying to take people.
Well, you can leave as a welcoming committee and see how their mood is. The cheerful guy, and maybe they will. I don't know.
Yeah, tiefling skeletons. No. I think we go together.
Oh, okay, fine.
That would be wise.
To keep everyone safe.
Why? Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay.
You heard me growling just a few hours before, so what do you think the skeleton version will do? I say to leave, because he's like, oh, nothing.
Well, I mean, what's the worst thing? At 404s, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, please stay you. Yeah.
I want to be right here to help.
Is anyone...
It's going to make a great story.
Yeah.
Is anyone attempting to not be seen? by this skeleton.
Isn't it too late?
I mean, they hadn't seen you yet. If you all wanted to be stealthy, you could have done. But if we're not sure, then they've probably seen you by now.
Yeah.
Now,
Like we're in the middle of the town, like just walking.
yeah,
I mean,
and,
even if they weren't, if they were trying to be hiding, I'd be standing and talking straight full. So,
the skeleton sees you, takes a horn from its hip, and blows. No noise comes out of the horn. But moments later, skeletons start filing out of the main building and form 2 ranks of 4 in front of the door. Between them strolls out a skeleton with a captain's hat, between which are 2 goat's horns.
Notes.
oh, Captain, my Captain, should we approach? Wait for them.
Oh look, they've brought a welcoming committee.
I'm gonna be.
Anyone
How close
speak
are we?
Infernal, or knows how to act with the proper respect towards a captain? Tiefling?
I mean, I know his name. So how close are we?
I'd say about 60 to 80 feet. 80 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna take off my hat and bow and say, "Hello, Captain James Kitt." Hope for the best.
The skeleton, still wearing an eye patch, even though it has no eyes, looks towards you and sort of tilts its head back. You can see lichen has grown where its beard should be. Does not speak. Behind it, in this large room, you can see a golden chest and trinkets laying all around. Treasure.
Yeah. Okay. We have come to seek your aid. We are looking for a bullet to help us defeat an evil captain.
And as you say those exact words, the captain raises its fist and points at you. Everyone, roll initiative. Who would like? Would someone mind tracking initiative for me? That would be fantastic.
I will take care of that.
Awesome.
Unless any of you wanted it. I don't mean to be getting in people's business.
No. By all
Alright.
means.
So once everybody's done, 25 to 20.
Nope.
Hang on, give me a hot second here.
Yeah, you got it. Yikerinos.
That's a lot of high numbers, Scrat.
Ooh, stop that.
Oh, I like that 3.
Yeah. Oh,
Sure.
So
So yeah, again, 20. Oh, okay, I'm waiting.
Oh no, you carry on. I'm pretty sure I had a couple of 22s and 20s in there.
All right.
there's 2 skeletons on 22, 1 on 20.
All right. 22, 20.
And
All right.
then
So 20 to 15 cross.
that's Milrak, and then me, and I think that's it.
Okay, cool. 15 to 10.
We have a skeleton at 11 and at 10.
Okay. 11 and 10. And then speaking of 10s, 10 to 5. I know that I'm going to be at 7.
And we have a skeleton at 9, and then there's Tao at 8.
Okay.
And then we have one.
Question: no one saw my roll? Because I have it here, but no one sees it.
No. Amoya said that you and she are at the same time with you above her.
Yeah. She
Sorry.
has a 19 and I have an 18.
Yes.
Missed it.
18. Yes, and you said Tao at 8, I'm at 7.
And then we have a skeleton at 5, and then one at 3, and that's it.
All right, 5 and 3. Got it. And you said you had 2 at 20 or 22, just so that we have that right.
2 at 22.
2 at 22, you got it.
Only just made Captain's character sheet. He's an 11.
Okay, cool. So we've got Skell plus Captain at 11. And then S. Okay, cool. So top of the order is 3 Skellies.
3 skeletons. Fantastic. The first skeleton, the first 3 skeletons are going to dive forward at their captain's command. And what's our marching order? Who's up front?
Me.
Oh boy.
Hi.
So the captain and Leaf. So the first one's going to attack the captain. A 6 isn't going to hit you, I don't think. Second one's going to attack the captain. 17.
Hits.
Please take 7 piercing damage. And the third one's going to attack Leaf.
All
Has
right.
a 12, do you?
Good thing that my AC is a 15.
Fantastic.
All right. So next up is Milrak.
Yeah, well, she's not going to rage yet. The Great Axe is going for the skeleton that attacks the weakest at this moment, so I guess Leaf.
Mhm.
And if it
Ooh,
will-
yeah, 22 is going to hit. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Does it?
So to roll damage, you want to click on the
That's
output.
oh,
So where the 22 is, you want to click on the
Yeah.
word Great Axe just below the 22.
there's something not. I wish. Just nope.
Do you see the output?
Yeah, now.
Okay, so it should be up on the top right where the
Ah.
speech bubbles are.
No.
Uh,
Sorry.
That's all right. You're okay. In the far top right of the screen, you should see a little bar with like a cog, arrows, musical notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to click on the speech bubbles on the far left that say chat.
That's where I was. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you should see the last roll is your roll at 22
Yeah.
Great Axe. And if you click on the word Great Axe there, it should roll some damage for you.
Okay. Well, I clicked on the Great Axe and I see nothing.
Interesting. It should go red as you hover over
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And
That's okay. If you don't mind, I'll roll for you. It seems to be broken for some
yeah,
reason.
please, because it's not working here.
Yeah, no, it sounds like you're doing everything right. So that's a 13 damage. Jeez Louise.
Okay. Well, it's not bad.
Yeah, not bad. That's one way of putting
Huh?
it. The second way of putting it is how do you want this skeleton to die?
Oh, just crumble in a pile of bones.
Yeah.
Nothing dramatic.
You obliterate this skeleton, it falls into a pile of bones. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Well, if I can swing again, I can maybe hit the one who or make the move through. I can hit one that attacks more. Yeah?
Yeah, they were right next to each other, so that's absolutely fine.
Okay. That's this nuts.
So what we'll do
have
as
this.
well, if I find
It takes
your...
a bit of time. Sorry.
That's okay. Hey, suddenly all those damages have come through as well.
Oh, well,
Fortunately, the first one was a 13, just like I did, so
yeah,
that's cool.
okay, then I won't have to feel guilty. Now, come on. Now
like-
it's loading nothing.
Could be a roll 20
is it right
issue,
if
I think.
I reload my characters?
Yeah, of course. Just out of interest, just for my own personal research, which browser are you?
Yes.
Which browser are you using?
The wrong one. Opera.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not working with anything. Well, I hadn't had problem before, but we are.
A 19 also
19.
hits.
Okay.
Let's try the damage again. It looks like it's working. There we go.
8.
Yeah, this one is not quite going to take out the skeleton on this this hit. It's a strong hit though. The skeleton loses a few ribs and sort of like turns to you like.
I do. Back.
Ugh.
All right. So you said that's the end of your turn, Milrak?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. It's Amoya now.
I'm gonna poke it with my rapier, the one that Milrak already damaged.
Yep, cheeky poke. That will hit.
Okay. And I have something called Blood Frenzy. That means when I make a melee attack, I can add an additional 1d4 if they have less than their maximum hit points. So I'm just gonna... 2.
So I'm
Extra.
intrigued, Cammy,
Yes.
how you destroy this skeleton using a rapier. Tell me.
I guess I just kind of poke it in and like a whisk.
You mangle the skeleton and it drops to the floor.
And
Go on.
then I'm gonna poke the other one.
Your thing.
Let's see. Almost the same.
That's a hit.
And oh no, that one wasn't damaged, was it? No. Ignore the 4.
Ignoring the 4, lovely. So you managed to mangle its ribs, but it does not drop to the floor.
Well, hell.
Any more for you?
I don't think I have any more. No. That's my turn.
Okay.
So now we have 3 skeletons and the captain all acting on 11, 10, and 9.
Fantastic. So first we'll have the skeletons. The skeletons. The last one's going to run in and attack Amoya in the same vein as before. A 10's not going to hit you though, is it? The next 2 skeletons are going to stand back in the back row, standing in front of their captain. And they're going to fire on you all with their short bow. One at Tao. Does an 18 hit you, Tao?
Ooh, I'm a monk, so I can deflect missiles.
You can indeed.
So I can use my reaction to try to catch the missile. It says when I'm hit by a ranged weapon to do so, the damage you take is reduced by 1d10 plus dex plus monk. Okay, so yes, it hits.
It hits.
And I reduce
so
the damage.
I rolled damage then. The damage is 7 piercing.
Okay. D10 plus 5 plus 2. Oh my
You
god.
reduce the damage to 0. Have you unlocked the throw back ability yet?
If I reduce it to 0, I can throw it back, yes. I spend a key point. Can I make
Okay,
a
so
ranged
you-
weapon attack?
You don't have to, but oh my goodness. Like, you rolled a 1. You literally cannot not catch that arrow. Okay. Would you like to use that key point to throw it back, or are you good?
Yes.
Okay. Just like a monk weapon, so add your dex.
Okay. Do I add my proficiency?
Sure.
Okay. 17.
That's gonna hit. Roll me 1d6 plus 2 damage. Boom. Skelly not happy.
Tao just kind of snatches the arrow out of the air, and she does quite gracefully for being such a bulky creature. Just kind of spins in a circle and just throws it back.
The other skeletons see this is not firing on you, and is going instead to fire on Milrak. Does a 21 hit you, Milrak? Muted?
Absolutely.
It does. Fantastic. So please take 3 piercing damage.
Okay, ouch. Is it worth hellish rebuke? Not really, I think. No. Okay, I just like... You're next. Yeah,
All right.
thanks.
And Captain James is gonna hold. He's gonna stand back.
Okay. Next in the order then is Tao.
Tao will take up her quarterstaff and she'll run over to her captain Amoya, and she will bop the closest skeleton that is on Amoya.
Yep.
Boop.
That hits.
Okay.
You hit the skeleton. It completely dissembles on the ground, and then reforms up.
Okay. She's gonna hit it again because she has extra attack.
By all means. A 15 hits.
Okay.
Yeah, this time the damage just doesn't seem to do anything at all. It's as though the skeleton is immune to the... Oh, no, wait. The opposite. You've utterly destroyed it. I misread the thing. I got vulnerabilities and immunities the wrong way around. So you've absolutely destroyed this thing. In fact, your second attack, your extra attack, you could direct at another skeleton, should you wish.
Okay, yeah, so I'll do it onto another skeleton and use my bonus action for an unarmed strike.
By all means. That hits as well.
Boop.
Damn. So how do you destroy this creature?
First she runs up and she just literally smacks the skull off of the first one, and then she pulverizes the second one. So the bop and then a boop.
The bit bot boop. Got it.
Yes.
Creature's destroyed. Creature is utterly destroyed. Anything else on your turn?
That's it, thank you.
All right. Next in line then is Leaf. So Leaf is terrified of what's going on. Why are the bone people coming? So get back! And he's going to cast a magic missile at 3rd level.
By all means. Yep.
Thank you. So damage at 3rd level is going to be, what is it?
5 bolts, each one d4 plus
5
1.
bolts, yes. Sorry.
You're all good.
All right. 2, 4, yikes. 9, 11, 13. It is a sad day when you get 13 on 5 bolts, but they're all going at the captain.
Okay. And what kind of damage is magic missile? Is it force?
It's force damage.
The captain takes this damage.
Beautiful. So yeah, after that, I'm going to just go from being in the front, and I'm going to do my damnedest to go behind. And I'm sorry for cursing. Your poor virgin ears, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go behind Milrak as best I can.
So just before you move,
Yeah.
I need to get the spell up.
Oh
I haven't
no.
done it yet.
Okay. And I should know while you're figuring your spell, for everybody else who's watching, Leaf does this magic missile and doesn't see the bolts. He just sees that the stagger, because he keeps his head turned away because he's afraid of what's happening. So he has no idea what happened with the magic missiles.
I need you to make a dexterity save. It's not a dexterity save of 0. It's a dexterity save of 10.
Oh, sure, certainly. It's too bad I already used up that Tides of Chaos. Oh, geez. And I'm sorry, you said it was, what now?
DC 10.
DC 10? Okay, I did get a 13. That should pass, yes?
That passes, yep.
All right, perfect.
And I believe that is for all damage?
If I take half damage, I believe.
For half as much on a successful save, yep. So you take 19 divided by 2, 9 points of damage.
All right, you got it.
As Captain Kidd points his finger at you and you erupt into flame.
Oh! I'm gonna pat myself down as I try to run behind Milrak. I don't want to be on fire. I don't need it to be my 5th birthday again.
Helps with tail around the waist of Leaf and shoves him behind her.
Thank you so much, and that's gonna end my turn. Which will then lead to the last 2 skeletons in the order.
The last 2 skeletons. The last 2 skeletons, they see that their friends up front have been destroyed. They're going to rush forward, leaving the other 2 skeletons and James behind. They're going to rush forward. Let's see who's up front. We've still got Amoya and Tau, right? So they're going to attack Tau. Does a 14 hit you, Tau?
It does not.
I'm going to burn one of my advantages for this last attack. Does a 13 hit you, Tau? No.
No.
Useless advantage. That's the end of their turns.
All right, cool. Now, just before we go back to top of order, I just want to make sure we've got 3 knocked out, the 2 at 22 and the 1 at 10, I believe. So, am I correct in your numbers?
4 knocked out. Tau knocked out 2.
Okay, Tau knocked out 2. Okay.
There was some confusion there with the bludgeoning immunity / bludgeoning vulnerability and the distinct difference between the 2.
Okay. Cool. So I've got Milrak. I'm sorry, not Milrak. I have a skeleton at 20 then.
Fantastic. Lair action.
Ooh.
The damage that James took, you see coins come from around the area and form over his wounds. As he regains a very paltry amount of health.
Well, I mean, it's metal. You'd think it would be better than bone. Yeah.
Maybe it's cheap metal. Who knows? So the skeleton is going to attack Tau. No, it's not.
It's almost as if I'm a creature that's a mini fortress.
All right. Well, then that means it's Milrak's turn.
Okay, well, she sees that innocent, or very, innocent-like, ex-innocent. So in her mind, he gets damaged. So she's gonna rage. So.
By all means.
Oh boy. The great axe is going round and round with Okay, something is not going to right. What is happening? Wait.
Got the rage there, so that's a 24 will hit.
Okay.
Oh, I think you've broken up a little bit. A bit of a stutter there.
Then
5 slashing damage plus 2 rage damage, 7 damage.
okay, yes.
I think I've got a feeling Roll20 might be
Not very
interrupting
much, but
your connection. You've started stuttering a lot. I tell you what.
yeah.
If you close out Opera, close out Roll20, we can definitely roll for you. If you like, just to stable out your connection. That's fine. On 7 damage, that remaining skeleton up front there will be destroyed.
Okay. That's great.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it's really breaking up. You might want to just
dust. Okay,
just
still?
dust. Yeah, it is still. I mean, maybe just check nothing like Steam started a download or anything in the background. Happens to me sometimes when I'm streaming. Yeah. Okay, so next in the turn order?
Yes, next in the turn order is Captain Amoya.
I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? Ugh. Eldritch Blast. Oh, that's a 1.
The Eldritch Blast flies over... who are you aiming it at?
Captain.
Flies over the captain's shoulder. And as it flies over his shoulder, his gun appears in his hand. As if from smoke, and fires back at you. Does a 21 hit you, Amoya?
Yes, it does.
Please take 14 radiant damage. Actually, that should be necrotic. That should be necrotic. Let's change that to necrotic damage.
Sure. Still hurts. Yep, I think that's all I can do. Right, 1 Eldritch Blast, and then that's it.
You got 2 blasts off that though, didn't you? Because you're a level 5.
Oh, right. I am a level 5. So does that mean I get 2?
It's 2 separate bolts or rays or whatever. So you roll an attack for both separately, and you can direct them at different targets as well.
I will take.
It's not like I'm a fan
damage.
of warlocks or anything.
No, okay. Thank you. I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck you, and try again. Oh no.
A 13 unfortunately does not hit.
Okay, so is that all you can do, Amoya?
Yeah.
All right, then it goes to the 1 skeleton on the same turn order as Captain, so a skeleton and Captain.
Fantastic. So that last skeleton is going to run. There's 3 skeletons left, yeah. So that skeleton is going to rush forward, joining the other skeleton up front, and attack Tau with its short sword. 12 isn't going to hit you. The captain is also going to run forward. Who's hit it? Leaf and Amoya. It's going to run towards Leaf. Oh, that shouldn't be an attack roll. That should just tell you things.
Alright.
There we go. In with its rapier. An 11. Does an 11 hit you?
Not a 15.
25.
I push. Oh, well, that might do something.
As it double lunges, doing 8 piercing damage to you.
Aha. I don't. Bloodletting hasn't been a thing in my family for at least 2 generations. All right. Okay. It would be Tao's turn next after that.
Ooh, Tao will attack skellies that are on her.
There are a lot of skeletons on you at this point, yes.
Okay, there goes a boop.
A 22 is a solid hit. How do you destroy the first one?
This one, she brings the quarterstaff down straight the middle, and it just sort of like crumbles into 2 parts.
Oof.
And then she boops another one.
6 is not going to hit anyone.
And then an armor strike. 13.
13 is just a hit, a narrow hit.
Oh. It's a 4.
Yep, so the 4 damage. Not enough to destroy the last skeleton. Although it does look badly wounded.
All right, now it's my turn. To heck with this guy. I don't. And I'm going to do another barrage of missiles at 3rd level, getting rid of my last 3rd level slot. So that's going to be another 5 missiles. And for the love of goodness, Scrat, can I please roll on the wild magic table now?
Yeah, sure, I guess. Why not?
All right.
I mean,
5,
since you're asking for it.
8. That's why I tried to make this for fun. 10, 15 on this set of blasts. And then, because I haven't gotten to play a Sork yet, and I've wanted to, so let me have my chaos. All right. D10 D percentile, hit a 71. I gain resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Fantastic. That happens. You don't seem to notice it or feel it, but you gain resistance to damage.
Yes. All right. Ah! And then I'm trying to like Benny Hill my way around Milrak towards Amoya now.
Are you leaving the captain?
Of course I'm leaving.
Fantastic. Then you will be receiving an opportunity attack.
Yep.
It's only a 7 though, so not the best.
Even if it hit, resistance to all damage, right? So it could be worse, right?
Could be worse, yeah.
All right, and so I just get behind or in front behind of Amoya, keeping the captain as far away from me as I can.
Were you rolling d20s when you were casting your level 1 spell slots?
So that's why I asked about the Tides of Chaos thing, because after that, every time I cast a leveled spell, anything that's not a cantrip, you can tell me without having to worry about the ones to roll on the wild magic table.
I know.
Do you want me to do that still? Because
Yeah.
I'll gladly.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell
If I can keep one in my pocket, I'll keep one in my pocket, thank you.
Yeah, no, of course. That one was a 7.
Uh-huh.
So
Fair enough. Okay.
yeah, so the next after that is the 2 lowest skillies.
The 2 lowest and 2 remaining skeletons. The one on Tau is going to attack Tau. Nope. And the last one is going to put its short bow away and also run up to attack. I think it's going to attack Milrak. A 9. The skeletons aren't having a good day of it.
All right, well, then we're going back to the top of the order with only Captain 2 Skellies, so it's Milrak. You're muted.
Let's hope. I realized. Let's hope I'm a bit more stable now.
Seems much better. Much better.
Yeah. Okay. The rage is last 10 minutes, right? If I'm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the time you attack, you
So-
can keep it up.
Oh yeah. She's going at it. I'm.
17's gonna hit. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then. It. Shoot.
Yeah, I should.
Give damage, but it doesn't again.
I'll come and click for you. There we go. So that'll be 12 slashing damage on this last creature. It looks like it's hanging on the edge of death. Its eyes are on the precipice. It's cracked and broken, but it's not quite dead. Waving its short sword at you.
Yeah, I have 2 attacks, but I also have the feeling that I want to give the honor to someone who is... No, I'm a barbarian. What am I thinking? I'm going again.
By all means. 21 definitely hits.
Okay. If you would roll the damage, because
Yeah, of course.
it doesn't work.
How do you obliterate this skeleton?
Well, I have the X out. I make a nice half pirouette, and his head comes off and flies somewhere over the roof of those buildings, and it falls to the ground.
Yeah, perfect. The bones crumble to the ground. The head gone far, knocked for 6. And next up in the turn order?
Oh, yes, sorry. Next in the turn order is Amoya, right after.
I'm gonna.
Skeleton on Tau and a Captain James Kidd near Milrack and Leaf, kind of. Not really. Leaf's left, so he leafed.
Right.
I trust the Tau can take care of herself, so I'm gonna go to the captain and rapier his face.
9's not gonna hit, I'm afraid. They turn your blade away. Seems they're a skilled swordsman.
Yeah, so fun. I'm gonna attack again. I'm gonna use my advantage. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Roll 20. Thank you.
Fortunately,
Thank you.
with your advantage, a 15 is just enough to hit.
Thank you, roll 20.
7 piercing damage. And this reminds me, we didn't actually take damage from your bolts either, Leaf. The second...
It had been 15 force altogether.
15 on the second volley, yeah?
Yes, on the second volley. The first volley, I think, was only 13. But
Yeah.
you healed up some of that.
Perfect.
And he took damage, right? So he
Yep.
gets an additional d4.
Yeet.
Yeah. Blood frenzy.
Yeah, and also we've had a couple of rounds, and I didn't use my lair action, so I'm just going to quickly pop that quick now. Okay. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay. So that puts it to the captain.
After being damaged, the captain looks at you, Moya, pulls its gun again. Its gun appears in its hand, and it fires point blank range. Does a 15 hit you?
Nope.
No. Passes.
No.
Well, maybe one of these will, as it turns and starts attacking you repeatedly. Having dodged your rapier the first time and receiving the blow the second, it's going to start attacking back. Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
Please take 10 piercing damage.
Thanks. I'm gonna use a reaction.
Oh, reaction, yes please, yes please.
Hang on. I just got to. I have venomous secretions, and if someone hits me with a melee attack, which it kind of is, right? Yep, melee. I can use my reaction to deal 1d8 poison damage. It's a skeleton. It doesn't do.
Yeah. Yeah, the poison splashes on its bones, doing no damage.
But it gets 4 anyway.
Yeah. You see that 4 potential damage seep into the dirt as it rolls off the skeleton's bones. The second attack was a 21.
Yeah.
I haven't crit yet. 8 piercing damage, Amoya. How's Amoya looking?
Beat the fuck up.
Good.
Oh,
That's what makes
man.
good story.
Yeah,
So
I'm very close to.
your red line, you're beeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm single digits now.
Well, it's a good thing that Tao is the next one up in the line.
Oh, yes. Tao is letting out a battle cry, a little Tortugan battle cry.
What's that sound like?
Sounds like ah,
Okay.
except much louder. With feeling. And then she is going to, even with any skeletons around her, she's going to run straight towards Amoya and this captain. And she's going to attack the captain.
By all means.
Okay. She's going to do a stunning attack.
I bet it is stunning as well.
So stunning. It's all stars and everything.
A 19 is enough to hit, yeah.
Okay. So they must make a con saving throw and beat a 13.
James is not impressed by your stunning
Not-
strike.
Not stunning enough, but that is 4 damage.
Okay, yeah, they take that damage. As a
Uh,
reaction, a gun appears in their hand. And does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
10 necrotic damage, please. And yes, they do have a disproportionate amount of reactions. Boss monsters. Curse them.
Curses. And then she'll use her second attack.
By all means.
16.
16 hits.
Boop.
Another 2 damage there.
And then unarmed strike.
Unfortunately, there's going to be another reaction.
Okay. Oh,
14.
does not hit.
Yep.
And boop. That's it.
Jack.
Okay.
James looking pretty hurt. Their hat flies off. Their skull, the horn looks a little chipped. They're looking bad. No reaction to that last attack, though.
Cool. All right. So then, it's my turn. I suppose, from where I'm standing, it's looking like we've got just the 2 skellies still and a captain.
1 skelly I've got on the captain. That last one was destroyed by Milrak.
Yeah, right. So, yeah. Then I'm just gonna focus on the captain because Milrak's super strong and super cool, and I really appreciate her help so far. So I'm just gonna keep trying to run away, and I'm gonna try and like just push myself toward the building that he came from, and I'm gonna wipe away any type of fire that he might be trying to get on me, setting off another set of magic missiles at 2nd level this time.
Yes, indeed. 4 bolts.
4 bolts coming up. Once I see where my D4 just got off. Oh, there it is. We're looking at 3, another 3, so 6, 11, and 13 in total.
13 in total. As these bolts hit James, you see his, like, an ethereal version of the original James steps back from the skeleton. It looks like a tiefling in deep red, although it definitely looks ethereal, so everything is very faded and almost see-through. It looks completely formed, still has its hat on and everything. It walks up to the remaining skeleton, grabs it by the neck, yanks hard. The skeleton drops to the ground. and James reforms. Not looking like brand new, but
what?
Not looking brand new, still looking very hurt, but not dead.
Well, I'm glad you all got to see that because I'm making a mad dash for the building that he came out of. And that's my turn.
Out of reactions, James cannot do anything about that.
Cool. So if that, he took the last skeleton to do whatever he did, so that brings us back to top order with just Captain and the 4 of us. So Milrak is up next.
She is going after the. There is 1 skeleton remaining and the captain, right? Only the captain. Okay, then. I'm close enough. Then I'm going straight forward to it. Axe raised, and let's hope she hits and see what happens.
An 8, unfortunately, will not hit.
Nope. And my connection is bad again.
It's fine on my end. Oh, you mean roll 20?
No, stuttering. I just got a warning.
Oh, no, it's fine. Zoom zooming. I don't know. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It just started then. It's all good then.
Okay. Yeah, so that if you would no.
Oh, is there a second attack or?
Yeah, no, it's I think I'm out and have to wait. I could try again, but that would be I can do it in 1 movement, but I'm slashing him and there's nothing I can go to now.
Yeah, you should have an extra attack at level 5.
Yeah, but that would be should be in 1 movement, it said.
Oh, really?
I want to roll again. I don't mind.
Roll again.
Okay.
There we go. 23 hits. 23 hits. There we go.
If you could roll the damage then.
Of course. 7 damage. Captain James Kidd falls to his knee.
Neato.
Not destroyed,
Anything
but...
Nothing.
It's Amoya then.
I'm gonna take my rapier, point it down at his throat, and say, "We don't want to kill you. We just want the bullet." Gonna poke him with the pointy end, bitch. Don't you kid me.
15's gonna hit. They're prone. Yeah, wow. Amoya, how do you end the tale of Captain James Kidd?
Oh, I'm gonna do that slow push into the neck. I just got inspired.
Mean. So mean. You do the slow push into the neck, and Captain James deceases. His bones stop being animated and connected, and begin to melt into the ground around him, as do all of the other skeletons. They all begin to melt into the ground.
Kind of gross. Okay. So no loot is what you're saying?
Just the skeletons. As you all head into the remaining large building, each of you will find in here 20 gems worth between 1 and 10 gold pieces. And you'll also find a flintlock bullet made of gold. There's James Kidd written on it.
Wow. Look at that. Brilliant.
Yeah. So I'm guessing we take everything now that he's dead?
I don't see why not. You're the captain. Accidental finger guns.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Bang, bang, either side of you.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't have to dig up anything. A bullet would have been very hard to find in the ground.
That is true, and I also feel like shit.
I mean, this is an underground cavern, right? We dug underground. It works. There's no, like, delicious red liquid for the captain.
Captain, would you like a biscuit?
Yeah, thank you, Tao. That's very kind of you. I'm thinking we should just do like a bit of collecting and then let the animals do their thing. Maybe ask if they've seen an alive tiefling.
Yeah,
recently.
where's Sasha at?
Sasha is wandering up to you, and as it hears you say, "Have you seen an alive tiefling?" goes, "Yes!" and points at Milrak.
Other
Milrak's a
than the one
tiefling,
we
right?
came in with, friend.
Oh! Oh.
Mm. Well, thank you for taking us here. Do you think Captain Noah wants some gold or gems or?
Oh, why would we want those things? You can't eat them.
That's
Okay,
true.
thanks. Yeah, that's.
Hey, Captain.
Yeah.
I put my arm around your shoulder and I try to talk to you. If they don't like the stuff and they think it's garbage, do you think maybe we can see their garbage?
Good point. So
And I'll light on your coat again.
Sasha. Sasha,
Yes!
do you have any more of this garbage lying around like this? Like shiny stones, shiny metals?
No, not really. Anything we don't
Okay.
need, we just throw into the fire.
Okay. That is so sad. I'm suddenly very sad.
But we might need to stop by and check out the how the furnace is doing. I'm not gonna hide my intentions if Sasha picks up. I'm just saying to Captain.
Yeah.
It gets thrown in the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Just tone it down, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tone it down. I've got you. It's really hard on my voice, though.
No, not like that. Just like
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
the-
I'm not really a bass.
the intensity.
Oh, okay.
If you like the shiny rocks, you can take as many shiny rocks as you like. We don't need them. I don't think we have anything else like that, though.
Okay.
And Sasha will walk you back to your ship. You are now armed with the bullet of Captain James Kidd. However, you are missing a Bilious McGurbeguffin.
We are.
Captain,
Yes, Chow?
I made an observation.
Yes. Do tell.
So, isn't James Kidd supposed to be a satyr?
Yeah.
He didn't look like a satyr. He looked like a tiefling.
Yeah, he had kind of goat horns. But that's about that. That's where the similarities end.
Captain,
Yes.
do you know who else is a tiefling? Bilious.
Yes.
Do you think maybe the Catman wasn't lying about being his father?
So you think that Captain Bones and Captain James Kit is the same dude?
There's a name on the bullet,
Yes.
and it's got his name on it. And
Yes.
and usually a bullet with a name on it is meant to go into the head of the person with the name.
That is true, but we were told that Bilius's father was Neladrow of MacGruffin, so that's...
Wasn't he adopted?
Was he? Maybe. Mysteries.
Am I making this up?
Oh, you're
Okay.
you're keeping track very well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not apparently.
I think maybe Bilius is going to try to find his real father.
You mean the guy we just killed?
Or was it another skelly phone?
Yeah. This is turning into some weird shit.
I mean, there's that, but then there's also, and I pull out the coins from earlier. We're doing okay. We can just go ahead and find somebody to help you find the kid, right? Maybe like send out the rest of your crew.
You mean
I'll
the
give up some of my
children?
stuff to help you. What?
The children?
I mean, I wouldn't do the children, but I mean, like, you have an entire, what was it, like another pirate ship or the people from Rum Island?
Oh, Remco? Yeah.
Yeah, sure, whatever the resort was. So why not just give them a little bit of, and I hand over my little satchel that has all the stuff that had lined our pockets. Use that to butter them up and get them to start searching around for you.
That could work. But if he's not on this island, he might be on the islands that we passed.
That's what I'm
earlier.
saying.
So
You
just kinda-
passed a bunch of islands, right?
Yeah, so just kind of,
Spread out.
yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that.
I mean, I'll gladly keep my money if you don't want it. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, sure. We'll try to, we'll put a bounty on his head, I guess.
There you go. Look at you. That's why you're the captain.
Alive or alive.
Thank you.
Putting a bounty on Bilius's head. That's definitely a good way to go. Fantastic. So we'll say you can pull into another island, maybe another pirate cove, perhaps Marscopi, or
Spanish mainland.
No, random island. Made it up on the spot. Is that actually a place? I don't know.
No, I was. The rain falls mainly on the plains in the Spanish Main. I'm just throwing things out there.
Okay, cool.
I babble.
Just a random island, another pirate island, another cove. And start spreading the word you're looking for a Bilius McGurberguffin. And alive or alive, they seem confused. And the bounty hunters all looking at it are sort of looking over all of their weapons. But that's where we'll leave it. I think we'll pan out of this session on the poster of Bilius, wanted alive or alive. And we'll find out what happens next time in the finale of not only the High Seas episodes, but also Mage Hand Mondays. we are going to go on a raid. Stick around for the raid. I'd like to take the hype with us. Who's in chat? Let's have a sound off. I want to see how many people we've got to come on this raid, what we can do. Also, let's go around and say hello to everyone, starting with Stella.
Hello, I am Stella Luna. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I do things of the artsy-fartsy kind and also various types of TTRPGs. I tend to do quirky little fun RPGs such as Pokemon D&D, Dungeons and Doggies, and recently we started playing Symbaroum, which is a dark fantasy, spooky, cursed things Swedish TTRPG that's been translated into English. It's pretty fun. And I just want to say thank you, everyone, for another super awesome episode. This was really, really fun. Thank you.
It was a tremendous fun. Tremendous. Next round, we have Looking Alive for a Corpse. How you doing, Natalie?
Fine. Well, like I said, I'm looking alive for a corpse. You can find me on Twitter. That was somewhere there. And where can you find me? On Twitter. If you're curious what I've done before, you can find me in the archives of Capricorn Cross. Only a few times. As everyone noticed, this was my first time with Roll20. I have a lot to learn still, but this was so much fun, so thank you very much.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I didn't think you seemed that new at all. I think Roll20 was just being mean to you, as it often is. As it often is.
It was partly Roll20, partly me.
Fantastic. Well, next around we have Bob Scary VOA. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Hey, hi, Worldwide Sentai. This is Bob Scary VOA doing you a nice solid here, where even though I tried to get y'all to spend some, I'm going to take one of these and hope for the best. So, I do stuff on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. I am a voice actor. I also am a variety streamer where... Oh, I didn't get toothpaste. I do TTRPGs. This Friday, I'm actually having my next episode of Friday Night Fiasco. If you are familiar with Fiasco, please come on by and watch. If you're not familiar with Fiasco, you should absolutely come by and watch. And, you know, come bother me sometime. I like friends.
Fantastic. Last but most certainly not least, we have Camille.
Hello, I'm Cami. You can find me on Twitter at my name up here. I used to be here every Monday, but now there's only one Monday left. I also do art stuff that I sometimes sell on Redbubble, like this notebook I'm using to take notes for the soon-to-be-over campaign.
Oh.
So that's me.
Cammy, it's been an absolute... let's go in as well. We are going to go on a raid. Before we do, please check out our sponsors. We have Hero Forge, $2.2 million Kickstarter. We also have Mage Press, who created this wonderful content. It's absolutely fantastic. High Seas, a lot of fun. Dark Matter now available in hardback as well. If you like space and you like D&D, go and buy that book. And also check out the Deck of Many. No hype trains for us today, so no drawing from the Deck of Many yet. But who knows? Next week's the finale. Maybe things will get crazy then. I do rely on that chaos, you know, chat. I do rely on it. We are going to go on a raid. And I think I can see a couple of people who are saying they're going to bring the hype with us. It takes a minimum of 5 people donating 100 bits or a sub to start a hype train, and I think we should head over to this other channel and start a hype train, and I think our raid cry should reflect that. Let's get a oh, hey, the Lady Ori just raided in. Ori, thank you so much for the raid. We're literally just raiding out. Come with us. Hype train. Let's just make our raid code. Let's start a hype train. Let's do it. Oh, I can't spell, but there it is. And if you want, chuck some bitties on there as well. I'm gonna chuck some biddies on the end there to start the hype train up, or try to. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. Until next time, keep on evoking emotions, and we'll see you back here at 7 p.m. for the penultimate episode of Doors of Daenerys. Catch you in a bit.